If you want to succeed in songwriting, then don't make this mistake. Hi, good to see you again. I'm gonna tell you the #1 mistakes that make so many songwriters fail, and if you get this right, you got quite the head start. You know what I really hate? People who waste my time, so I'm gonna get to the point immediately. But you gotta promise me to watch the whole video, because if you only got flour, you're gonna have a real bad cookie, meaning you need the complete package to make this work for you. I can imagine you looked around long enough, so let's go. Okay, so the #1 mistake that I see a ton of songwriters make is perfectionism. And we're gonna get really in depth because you might not even know that you're a perfectionist. But let's start with the definition. Perfectionism is a personality trait characterized by a person striving for flawlessness and setting high performance standards, accompanied by critical self-evaluations and concerns regarding others' evaluations. And it's that last part that I want you to focus on. So, if we look at that second part of the definition, we see that a perfectionist is someone who sets high standards, is self-critical, and is concerned about others' evaluation. And here is how that might translate to your songwriting. So, setting high standards, meaning I am not gonna do A until B. For example, so I asked a ton of songwriters, do you have a YouTube channel? And the answer I get is, I want to make a YouTube channel in the future, but when I planned everything. So they want a website in place, they want a full content strategy before they take their first step into YouTube. They want songs on Spotify and iTunes before they start YouTube. What are you doing? So this whole deal on why it's important to have a YouTube channel as a songwriter, I'm gonna get into in another video. Because like I said, I'm not gonna waste your time. On to the next point. When we as songwriters work on a song, we tend to compare it to what's already out there. On Spotify, on the radio, you're comparing a result to a process. See how that's not fair? The consequence of this is that you keep tweaking your songs, you keep improving little things here and there, and while your intentions are good, you end up with a song that's way too complex, that no one understands, therefore no one cares. Ambulance, why? Why? Why ambulance? Why? Okay, there we go again. #3, being concerned about others' evaluations. I believe you love your songs, but let's be honest, having a song is kind of like having a kid. A fun kid. Who doesn't scream at you, doesn't cry when you're trying to sleep, doesn't shit. Anyway, the point is, you don't want people to criticize something you made, something you're proud of, because being proud of something you created yourself puts you in a very vulnerable position. Let me shift your mindset. If you protect your kid, make sure he stays inside, doesn't make any mistake, doesn't see any people, what is he gonna accomplish? If you let your kid, being your songwriting skills, out into the world, it's gonna see people, it's gonna be criticized, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get feedback, and you're gonna grow. So, if you keep your songs to yourself, you don't get hurt. And you don't grow. That is your comfort zone. Now the need for comfort is very instinctive, but it also gives us a false sense of security, safety. You need to fight it in order to be able to grow. Okay, see, this is the thing. The things you need to learn are not how to make a website or how to release songs. Those are excuses. You're procrastinating. And if you continue like this, you will never have anyone hear your songs. Be honest with yourself. You're gonna be 80, you're gonna look back at your life and be like, I wish I just went all in. Then I would have known what could have happened. Now I only know what didn't happen. So those are excuses, and the things you need to learn are 1, to be vulnerable, 2, to learn how to deal with feedback. You know how stubborn I am? When someone gives me feedback, I'm like, you hater, what do you know of it? And then I think 5 minutes and I come back to the comment and I think, okay, act normal. I read the comment again and I think, okay, what can I learn from this? I must say, just to motivate you. I have about 700 subscribers now. I think I got one hate comment in all that time. Just to give you an idea of what you're really scared of. But even if you get a hate comment, look for something in that you can improve. Don't just say, hater. There are two beliefs that motivate me when things get hard, and I want to pass those on to you. The first one is the reward is greater than the risk. 2 years ago, before restarting my channel, I was in someone's live stream and they asked me why I didn't have a YouTube channel. And I said, well, I'm scared of people taking my songs. I'm scared of what people might think of me. He told me the things I told you, like if you're 80 and you're gonna look back, are you gonna be happy of the decisions you didn't take? No. The reward is greater than the risk. The chance that any of those things happen is really small. The only way to truly find out what it's like is to just jump into it. Don't have a plan in place for a year, 6 months. Start today. Put your first song out there and learn from it. No one's gonna be like, oh, you fucking moron, what are you doing? Ask yourself, for example, what if I do start a channel? The worst thing that can happen is someone will laugh at you and tell you in the comments that your song sucks. So what? You're writing songs and you have the guts to share it. Also, people love raw, unedited songs. It's why we watch behind the scenes videos. It's why people like to watch songwriting process videos. Because it's honest, it's raw, it's real. Here's the thing with hate on YouTube. If you gonna write in my comments, you write shitty songs, I'm gonna have a real good laugh at you. Because first of all, you listen to my shitty songs. You took the time to do that. No one asked you to do that. You chose for it. Second, you take time to dislike the video. And here's the thing, YouTube doesn't see like or dislike, they see engagement. They will see, oh, people engaged with this video, someone disliked it, we're gonna promote it more. So really what you're trying to do is not really doing anything bad for me. In fact, it's helping me. Third, you're taking time out of your day to try and bring someone down, which is sad as hell. And it only tells me something's wrong in this person's life and they need to take it out on someone. So if it makes you feel any better, by all means, go ahead. Maybe find a hobby. Maybe take your partner out for lunch. Do something fun. Fourth, you're taking time out of your day to write a whole comment telling me how you hate my song. Engagement. Thank you. You're helping my channel. Fifth, and the funniest thing is if you press hide this user from channel, they're gonna see their own comment. No one else can see it. They're screaming against the clouds. Your audience doesn't see it, you don't see it, only them. So they can be writing things like, oh, you guys know me, you think you're so good? You won't know. You'll have no clue until you unblock. Second belief is there's an audience for everyone. Let's say you write emo pop and everyone you know hates it. I assure you there's a whole crowd out there that loves emo pop. But you're not gonna find them by sharing your work with people who hate that genre. You have to find your tribe. You have to put your stuff out there so that people can find you. I know a lot of musicians are scared, like if I put this out there and it's not perfect, people are not gonna take me seriously. It's bad for my career. What career? If people like you, they want to hear more of you, no matter how bad you think it is. If I'm a fan of someone, I want to hear the snippets of the songs they chose not to release because they thought it wasn't good enough. My guess is you don't have a career yet, so get that out of your system because you have absolutely nothing to lose. Be vulnerable, be brave, and share your work because people are not gonna take you seriously unless you have results. You won't get results unless you share your work and grow your audience. Last week I posted this first video on songwriting tips. There will be many more, so make sure to subscribe. This is what YouTube thinks you should watch, but YouTube is